Howdy, Possum Patty and the Soggy Bottom Bunch back there, and it's soggy today. It's been raining all day. Well, before dinner, I had a little bit of free time, and I thought I would come in here and start a cleaning or organizing project. You know, I'm working on doing the room over again, and I said, oh, the stamps. I want to clean out the bottom drawer of my organizer. It's over there, and put the stamps in there that are in the closet. And I was like thinking about what I want to do, how I was going to do this, and where I was going to put the stuff that I take out of those drawers. So I came over and I sat down for a moment, right? And I'm thinking about this has got to go there, that's got to go over there. Where am I going to put that other stuff? And then I looked down at the table. And all the wonderful trash that was here yesterday is still here today. I was like, oh, I did want to put those words, life is sweet, on this cookie street, on this page in my Merry and Bright journal, which is made from a tissue box, as you can see. And it's all leftover holiday goodies. Tissue paper, wrapping paper, Christmas cards, stickers, magazine advertisements, whatever. This is from an ice cream cone box, these little gnomes with the pointy hats there. Okay, so where was I? Let me get to the right page here. Okay. So I got the magazine and I cut out those words and I glued them down. And it was like, oh, yesterday I was thinking about putting a little something in this space over here. I was like, let me go over to the shelf and grab a basket of goodies. This is from the winter Christmas shelf. And I have got these little baggies of stuff that were gifted to me, right? And I started pulling things out. And there was some seam binding and some ribbon and some stickers and fun little things. Oh, let me show you this. I found these little glitter Christmas lights and I put them on my other trashy journal for the holiday. And I was like, oh, I can take the seam binding and put a little strip here across the edge. And I looked over there, and here was this green envelope, right? This is a Christmas card from Jovi, Creating with Jovi. And I sliced off the end, and I took it over to the machine, and I sewed the green seam binding on there. Made it a little ruffly, yes. I said, oh, I'm going to put that on there. Yes. And by now you're probably thinking, Possum Patty, whatever happened to organizing the stamps? Well, one thing led to another and another and another and another. And now I have a whole pile of things here that I want to put in my trashy. So to continue the story, come on along. And here's the roughly seam binding on the piece of green envelope. I also found a Santa and I put him in the doorway of the gingerbread house there. And I was just going to put this on here. But before I did, I thought, well, maybe I'll sew some beads or something, some bling on there. And I got out the gold thread and I got out some beads. I have to find some that my needle will fit through. I don't have one of those really skinny needles, but there's probably some in here that I can use. Maybe these crystal ones. Although there's some green ones in there. All right, we'll see. So maybe I'll just go step by step, page by page, because I pulled out other things for other pages too. So let's just work on this page a while. So I was thinking about putting the beads on this and just looking at the page, and I was like, this reminds me of the house I used to live in New Haven. And somewhere there was a picture of my brother dressed as Santa Claus in the doorway. I can't find that picture, but you know what? I probably already put that in a journal, in one of my Christmas journals. I'll have to look back. But I went into the closet to try and find a picture of the house. And I found a picture of the house. Big Victorian house. See how it comes out in the front, and there's a big porch, just like this, with a window that comes out there and a big porch there. It's like, ooh, maybe I want to put this on there, but too bad I put down this Christmas tree already. And then I'm like, well, maybe I'll cut this picture. I have all these pictures, yes, and nobody wants them. Nobody wants these old pictures. So I'm just going to play with them. Yes, we had the outside painted. We had the whole porch refurbished. The gentleman did a really nice job. We got a low interest loan from the city because they were rehabbing the neighborhood. So that was interesting. I can't move that tree. So that tree is going to have to peek out from behind the house. Can I take the tree off? I glued it down really well. I don't think I can do that without ruining everything, she says as she peels the tree off. Wow, it actually came off. Oh, part of that came off too. Okay. We'll put this house there. Okay, we could put this house right next to that house and then find a new tree to put there. How's that? And then this will go along the edge after I sew some beads on there. The top of the house is cut off, but that's okay. There is a peak there like that. All right, what am I going to use? Oh, I have all these little things that I want to put in there. Let me put this up here. All of a sudden, I just started finding all these different things that would be perfect for this journal. And I was playing, and then it was time to go have dinner. And so now it's journaling time, and I've got my crumbs. No progress on cleaning the room, but that's okay. You think on a day like today I would have gotten a lot done, but no, it didn't happen. Didn't happen. I put it up a little high so it looks like the peak of the roof is behind this decoration when actually it's not even there. Now, next step is the decoration along this side. And I had gone over to my sewing bag to get this gold thread because it's very festive. Oh, and I was thinking of, see this green ribbon with the gold sparkle on it? While I was sewing on the beads, I can sew this down the middle like that. So I can put a couple of stitches and then a bead and then a couple of stitches, then a bead. I think I'll do that. Needle. I need a tiny needle. I'm going to do beads, get my smallest needle. This is the best gold thread. I have another spool of gold thread. I don't like it at all. But this is Coats & Clark's Metallic, made in Japan. It's really nice thread. The other ones that I have, the metallic part is separating from the thread part. I don't like it at all. All right, I had to move my journals. All right, this is just slow stitching, which is a relaxing freestyle. I think I'll just put 3 gold stitches and find a bead. Okay, I've got 3 little gold stitches there. What do I have for beads? See, I was thinking of these crystals because I have a lot of those. Got some red ones. Not that many. Maybe enough. Or I could change them up and do different colors. Just a couple little gold stitches and a red bead. Okay, so now we're going to make, I thought I made 3 stitches. I see 2. All right, so I'm going to make 2 little stitches. Change of plans here. This is metallic thread, so you have to kind of be careful. It doesn't start bunching up, and I am sewing through paper, which doesn't help at all. Just keep an eye on the thread there. And there's my 2 stitches. And I'm going to put a bead. Shall we try a crystal? And then maybe a green. 2 gold stitches. And a little green one. I think the seeds are too small to go through the needle. Oh, I saw somebody sewing and they had this like little thin flexible needle that you use for the little seed. Oh, look, it went in. Seed beads. I was like, oh, I'll have to get one of those. Okay, so I'm going to do a red, a crystal, and a green with a couple of gold stitches in between. When I hold this up closer to the camera, you can see the gold on the ribbon. Couple stitches, red, crystal green, red, crystal green, and a red. And a few more stitches there. There's the back. Now, if you want to do something like this, but you don't sew, just glue some bling bling on there. You will get the same effect. And I'm going to put that right there. Oh, how festive. It goes perfectly with the top of the page. Get those out of my way. And then I have to look for a little Christmas tree to put here, I think. And I should write where that house is because I'm terrible at doing that kind of a thing. Oh, I love it. I'm loving this journal more and more. The more I play in it, the more I love it. But I'm like that, though. I just love working in a journal that's got lots of goodies in it already. I'm making a bigger and bigger mess here. While I'm at it, what is today? Today is day 10, December 11th, no spend. Day 10, no spend. Okay, day 10, no spend. You would think there'd be a cookie in the shape of a Christmas tree. There's another angel. Lots of angel cookies. Well, there's a Christmas tree in this cookie book, but that is like way too big. Oh, another gingerbread house. Oh, these are really cute too. Very fancy. Big tree. I want a little tree. That's sort of like a little tree there. Too big. Too small. Too big, too small. Oh, look at the gingerbread folks. Oh, and there's a tree. Seek and ye shall find. This is not even open. Wow. Good to be using up the supplies on this no spend. Oh, there's a girl and a boy. But I can only fit one. Unless I put the tree. Let's see what's in here. Oh, there's a gnome. Oh, that's cute. It's like an elfie gnome. Oh, there's a cupcake that says sweet. But that covers up too much of everything. I think I'm gonna go with the gingerbread person. It's a sticker. Yes. And I'm gonna put her right here. Dollar Tree glitter pen. Doesn't really want to write on here though. Something on here that doesn't want me to write. Well, I could find a little piece of paper. And just rip it to size. I don't know if I have Mod Podge on there or what's on this tissue paper, but it's not letting me write. I think this will show up okay on the brown paper. Well, I'm loving this. I've got an old photo on there. Got some bling bling. I got my gingerbread house. I put Santa in the doorway, ripped off the Christmas tree, put down a gingerbread person, which I forgot is now going to be in the fold. Uh-oh. Sorry, gingerbread person. Oh, it's just her arm and her leg. I think that'll be okay. I think that'll be okay. It's a little difficult working in a trifold because everything has to sort of fit. Everything has to fit there. It's going to be chunky, but I still have to be able to close it. And I think we're doing okay so far. Of course, everything on this page didn't help. All right, you remember this page with just this pink foil on it? I was like, oh, I was looking through the cards and I saw this image and I'm like, oh, I think that'll fit right there on that page. And you're still going to be able to see some of the foil. Let me glue it down. I hope it sticks to the foil. I punched out a thumb hole there. So that was the first card. And then I was like, well, let me put something in the pocket. And since this was a church, I saw this card, which says, God's love lights our way and warms the deepest places of our hearts. And I was like, oh, look, it fits in there. I trimmed it down a little bit. I was like, ah, perfect, perfect. And then I was like, oh, let me put one on the back. And I found another card with an image that will fit. Wise men still seek him. I did have to trim it a little bit. I was like, okay, now this is like some really positive quotes, right, for Christmas. And it fits just right in the pocket there. I was like, okay, I love that. And then I was looking at the bits from the inside of the cards. And I have, may his love shine brightly on you and yours this holiday season. And I have, at Christmas and always, may you feel truly heaven blessed. I don't know if I'm going to put both of those on there. But one of the cards was signed by BB. Now, this is BB at BB's Closet Creations. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she sent me this card in 2021. So she's a longtime possum peep, right? Oh, and it was the card, was this card with the wise men on them. So that card was from BB. I'm thinking about putting this here because of the stars. And it says shine brightly. We got this bright starry paper in the background. And then I was just thinking of putting this on here. Look at that. Just put her little signature in here. I was like, oh, I love it. Let me do that. Let me do that. I'm just going to put some fabric tack on there. And BB, I'm putting your signature on here. BB Bianca. If you have not been over to BB's channel, I'll link it below. BB's Closet Creations. And we'll hope that all sticks to the foil. So there we have it. All right, so look at this spread here. And I've got this page done. And then without finishing anything that I had started there, but just with the idea of gathering up some stuff to do some journaling, I was flipping through, and then I'm like, oh my stars, this puppy looks just like the new puppy that my grandniece got. Look at this. Isn't he adorable? Well, she's adorable too, yes. And I'm like, look at that. That's the puppy. And I wanted to put this on here. Just a pocket, no, just a card. I made it a little big though, didn't I? So where am I going to put it? Where am I going to put it? Well, I guess I can cut part of it off. I could reprint it, but I'm almost out of photo paper for my printer. I ordered some, but I don't know when it's coming. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Should I put her up here? Like that? I could fit her right there. I'd have to cover up those little hearts. Oh, I think I will. I think I'm going to put her right there. And I want to put their names. So I need to put something here I can write on. Scrap. A scrap. I need a scrap. Hashtag give a scrap. Let's see. We got plaid. We got red. We got puppies. Something like that. I can write on it. Let's do another Rippy. Yeah, it says, oh, I could put their picture on this page. And then I kept going. I kept going. I said, oh, somewhere in this journal, there's a page with an empty pocket. What can I put on that page? So I didn't stop there. Okay, I'm going to make that a little smaller because I want to see some of that red. Just like that. And then I was like, I should probably add more pictures to this journal. Do I want to go that way? Do I want it to go this way? I think I want it to go this way. I would love to put a red heart there and up there. Now, do I have red hearts? I found some hearts. They're a little big, but maybe they'll work. Let's see. Ooh, I think that'll be perfect. Possum perfect. Got these little ones. If I put the red up on the yellow dog and the yellow one down on the red ribbon like that. I think that'll work. Yippers. Oh, she loves her new puppy. All right, so we've got that one done. Got this one done. And I was talking about the page that needed something in the pocket. which is back here. Oh, I can put something on this page. Ah, there's another page. Empty pocket right there. So I found this in my bag of junk. I've got two really heavy bags here with Christmas cards and wrapping paper and all kinds of napkins and tissues and everything. And I found this candy wrapper, Russell Stover's milk chocolate. And there's the Morning Dove. And I was like, that'll fit perfect right there. Now I'm thinking I need some kind of green trim or something across the top of the page there. I could add something down there, but I was like, what should I put on the back? And then I'm going through my trash and I found my stamp. I love this lady. Ho, ho, ho. And I'm like, look at that. It's going to fit perfect. Is this another Possum Perfect? Yes, it is. Possum Perfect. So let's see what happens tomorrow. I want to color that. I want to finish off this pocket page and then maybe go back to this journal since I've got all my trash out. But see, to me, this isn't interesting. It's so hard when it's brand new just to start filling it up because look, it's just got all these blank pages. And I love this because flipping through is making me smile. It's making me happy. It's giving me more smiles. Ooh. Yes, well, this is not as done as I thought it was. There's a lot I can do here. This has a card. Oh, it says happy trash. Happy trash. That's funny. Okay. Yepers. Happy trash. Life is good when you could just sit down with a pile of trash and have a play. That makes you smile. Well, I've got a little bit more to do in this journal yet. And I can't get it too chunky because it's trifold and it has to close. Yes, it has to close. I'm limited with this one. But I think I have room enough to just finish it up. I do want to color in this stamp to make this journaling card for that empty pocket. We can't have any empty pockets, can we? No, no empty pockets. And I do want to color this page. And I do want to add things to this little journal because it's so sad. It's empty. Look at all those blank pages. We got to put some more things in that one. Oh, but I want to go down to the magical basement and find those diamond painting Christmas cards and make a pocket or a tuck or something out of one of them. So I want to do some diamond painting. I want to do some coloring and some more journaling. Yepers. Those are the plans. Oh, I didn't include cleaning and organizing in those plans, did I? Oh, well, it'll get done. If it doesn't get done before company comes, I can put it all in the closet and close the door. Shh. And then I'll take it out when I have the time after the holidays and finish organizing. Yeah, shh. Well, thanks for coming along today and happy junk journaling. Bye-bye.